And hello everyone, welcome to the F1 PlayStation Ero Austrian Grand Prix. We're at the Red Bull Ring today. If you don't recognise me, I'll introduce myself now. My name is Cameron Don. I am a F3 PlayStation driver. My gamer tag is Temesis. I currently sit P1 in standings in PlayStation F3, and I am a reserve commentator, and I will be filling in today for the commentary for Formula 1. Thank you to WODS for this opportunity, and I will try to do my best. So, not everyone is racing today. We can quickly go through the teams. So in the Mercedes, we have Grill and Masiek, who's in F2 but has turned offline to race today. Then in the Red Bull, we have Jeroen and Joshua Evans. In the Ferrari, we have the duo of Ken and Liam. In the McLaren, we have Black Box, we have Black Box, and we have Libnow, who's also a Formula 2 driver and has turned offline to race today. We then have in the Alpine, I believe, is Sonder and Nestek, who also from F2 has turned offline to race today. In the AlphaTauri, we have Mats, and we have another... No, is it another F2 driver? Yeah, another F2 driver of PFT Mike. Then in the... Wait. Let's see, who's first on the lap, just real quick. We have Sniper on the lap first. AlphaTauri, we have Sniper and Loki. In the Williams, we have Salahattin, who is by himself today, so that is why there's 19 drivers. There is no second Williams driver. In the Aston Martin, we have Vimus and Fadu, and in the Haas, we have Hassan and Olgard, or Adrian is his real name. So that's across the teams. We've got the first driver coming across the line is Sniper, going of 4.9, with Grail coming behind, setting a 4.2. We then have, I believe, Saunders on a lap. We then have a Red Bull of Joshua Evans coming across, opening up DRS. Sets a 5.4, goes P3 further now. With Vimus going P4 with a 5.9. Looks like we didn't have Jerome, but I think he invalidated. Yeah, he's invalidated again. We have a few more drivers coming across now. We have Liam going P4 with a 5.4. We have Libnow going what was P6 with a 6.2. And we see Ken go P3 with a 5.1, with a 1.051. We have Mats going P6 with a 5.7. Anyone else? I believe is next in AlphaTauri. It's not Mats, it's Mike on an outlap. We have Saunders behind. Goes P4 with a 5.3. I believe that is Jeroen pitting. No, it's Joshua Evans as he invalidated. Most people have done their first laps now, will be pitting. Let's see, Nestek is on a lap. Sarkaya looks to have gone slow on his lap. Loki is on his lap, but in low gears, so I don't know what's happened there for Loki, but he's kind of slow now. Yes, he sets an 18.8, of course. I think he's maybe saving, and he's going to go push now. By the looks of things, yeah, he's going for his current best lap now. With Libnow has spun it in the second last turn of the track, maybe trying to go into the pits. We see Loki purple sector 1, so Libnow's out. He's at a 6.2, so it could potentially I was going to say it could potentially be at the back, not sure. We have a few more drivers coming across the line. We have Hassan going P10 with a 6 flat. With Sarkaya sitting at 14. He was slow in his lap, so he's on another lap, I imagine now. So currently, P1 is Guil with a 4.2, so very fast, 7 tenths clear of Sniper, who currently sits P2. We have Ken. Oh, we see Loki go 4.7. So currently, right now, oh, we see Black Box go 4.6 as well. Van Asten coming across, maybe Fadu. Yep, but it says a 15.5, so I imagine maybe spun on his lap as well, or it went slow in a certain bit of it, I would imagine. So currently we have Guil, Black Box, Loki, Sniper, Ken, Saunders, Joshua Evans, Liam, Mike, Mats, Vimus, Hassan, Libnout, who crashed, with Sakaya, with Fadu, and that was Masiek. Wow, that is a fast time from Masiek there, turning off the line. F2 driver goes P5 with a 5.1. So that's a really good time from Masiek. Of course, F2 driver turned off line to race today. So that is a very good quali lap from him. Wonder if he can go any faster than that. We'll have to wait and see. I believe we have an Aston Martin coming across next. It is Vimus starting his new lap. He's still invalidated though, so I'm not so sure about that. We have a Liam. Yep, Liam is gonna start his lap now, and we might as well watch him as well and give a little track guide. So the start straight, we have turn 1 here. Oh, Liam's kind of messed that up a little bit, as of course we go down this straight, this little left turn here. I don't know why it's counted as turning yet. Liam is slow, so it's not the greatest to follow him with that. Next, anyone on the lap? We have Nestic and Adrian at the back on the lap. Adrian is the closest, so we'll just watch him now. He's going round turn 8 as of right now. He's going to come up to the double right-hander, turn 9. You want to be careful, not go track limits. Turn 10 as well. The exit here, you don't want to cross that bit, or you will get track limits. Adrian gets a 5.308 and goes P7. So a good lap from Adrian there. I believe we have Nestic coming across soon on his first flying lap. He'll set a time. Goes around turn 9, goes a little bit on the curb, maybe not the greatest. Of course, you don't want to go track limits here. He's very close. And he'll come across the line, a 105.6 will go P11. So let's see, who do we have? We have Sniper just starting a lap. Currently sitting P4 with a 4.975. You know what, we'll watch him. So he's coming round the little left corner, turn 2, I don't know why it's that. And then the tricky turn 3, which most people don't like. You have to get the acceleration all right. And then you have the second DRS straight. And then you'll go into turn 4. And then this little turn 5 as well, which, oh, we see Sniper spin. That isn't the greatest from Sniper, unlucky to him. Loads of traffic coming as well, so he's going to have to wait for all this traffic to go by. With Grail on another lap. I'm not sure. We see Hassan go P5 with a 5.097. I'm sorry, I'm kind of lost with who is coming across the line here. There's so many drivers coming across. Jean, only driver to not set a lap, but he'll come across the line and we'll go. Oh, it was not the greatest of the laps. 22.6, must have spun or something during that lap. Must have been. As Guil sets a new faster lap. Sat P1 and just set a faster lap, a 4.125. That I believe was around 1.5 tenths faster than his time. Guil currently sitting P6 in standings. DNF'd in Britain. got a P4 in Miami, so he'll be looking to probably score a few points this week. We have a Red Bull of Joshua Evans, I believe. He's slow, he's on the side. We have an Aston Martin coming across. I think it's Fadu. Yep, Fadu starting his lap now, I believe. He's kind of touched a little yellow curb bit, so I don't know if... I mean, he's on a 15.5, a spin lap or a slow lap. So he'll be looking... Oh, he goes a bit wide, the acceleration a bit harder to get on to in that corner. So let's continue the track guide, because of course we didn't finish. So he's up here, turn 4, you want to just go over the curb, then the turn 5, which is a big right-hander, which then leads you into a big left-hander. Turn 6, you can ride the curb a little bit, but don't do it too much. You don't want to get track limits here as well. Turn 7 into sector 3, you don't want to go over that curb a bit too much. He goes round turn 7 and turn 8, but it looks like he'll be boxing. Currently going around turn 9, and then that would be the last corner there for turn 10. So let's currently see, we have Black Box, who's on another lap, but is a 10th.5 down on his current time, going around turn 4 just after the second DRS straight. Black Box currently sits P2 in the standings. Got P1 in Britain and P2 in Miami. The driver who is in P1 currently... Oh, he's just set a new time. Or maybe I'm... No, I probably didn't see it. Drone goes P5 of 4.937. I probably didn't see that, I'm sorry. But he's currently P1 in the championship. He got P2 in Britain and he got P1 in Miami. But I believe got pole position in Miami, I think it was. So he's currently sitting only 1 point above Black Box. So, I mean, the championship lead is all up for grabs here, as of course this is also a sprint weekend, so an extra 8 points is available for a driver to get. I believe Mashik maybe just went faster there, 4.986. Yeah, Mashik I believe just went faster. He had like a 5.1 before, he's set a 4.986, goes P7. Black Box is on an in-lap, I believe. Saunders is invalidated, but looks to probably be starting a lap now. Yes, he will start a lap now. We'll start using ERS. We can see what he can do. So goes around turn 1. Of course, you want to be careful. It looks like he may have been careful. I'm not so sure, I didn't really see. But of course, going around turn 2, you don't even really think it's a turn. He's currently down half a tenth on his lap. He had a little mistake there. I wonder if that may lose him a bit of time. We will have to wait and see. Goes around turn 4 after the second DRS straight. You can go on the curb a little bit, but I think it loses you time. Oh, Saunders saves himself from spinning. He's struggling with the car. Goes around turn 6 right now. And we'll go into... Oh, he invalidates. Unlucky to Saunders. Loads of drivers are coming out now for an outlap. I believe this will maybe be the last time these drivers will be coming out. Potentially. I'm not so sure. With Nestek, he's went extremely wide there on a flying lap as well, so I believe he's probably just abandoned that lap by the looks of things, yeah. With Fadu, who looks to have spun and is waiting for other drivers to go by. A Haas there being let by Fadu. Furthest driver up the grid, we have Sniper, who is on a lap, only 800ths down on his lap. He comes round turn 9, turn 10 as well. Don't want to get track limits. I believe he's just hit track limits, yeah. Sniper just hit track limits, I believe. The exit of turn 9 going into turn 10, he's hit track limits, so unlucky to Sniper. May have to try quickly box and use, I think, an old set of softs, or that is his qualifying over. Joshua Evans currently 7.5 attempts up on his time. This could be a contender for like pole position potentially. We'll have to wait and see. Opens up DRS, comes across the line. A 4.611 goes P2, but nobody has been able to get near Guillaume Darugna. Nobody's been able to get near his time. I believe that is him actually coming out again. Maybe Masiek, I'm not so sure. Is it Masiek? No, it is Guillaume. Guillaume is coming back out. Even though that he is 5 tenths clear of Joshua Evans, who is behind. So of course, like I said, this is a sprint weekend. Every single tier has had a 12-lap sprint race in Austria. It is one of 2 sprint race weekends in Ero. Round 3 Austria, and I believe round 12 in France is also a sprint. Apart from that, all other races is just a short quali and a 50% race. Fadu, I believe, retires in the pits, as we see Mike Bottle on the left out of the exit of turn 3 maybe put the acceleration down a bit too fast, and he sadly DNF, season F2 driver, coming in today to race in the AlphaTauri. Kind of just sitting along with Sarakaya now, because I tried to see if with Fadu as well. He has just retired in the pit lane, I believe, but Sarakaya is slow. I'm not so sure. As Grill, let's see how he does. I guess we might as well watch. Currently the fastest man on the grid by nearly 5 tenths. So only a minute left in qualifying, so the drivers will all be trying to come across now to start their final lap. Unlucky to a few drivers who are still in the pits. I imagine they won't be coming back out. Some of those being Joshua Evans, currently sits P2. Sniper, unlucky to him, sits P7. Won't be able to come out for another lap, I believe. Sarakaya as well has just went into the pits, so I believe his qualifying is over as well. It will start P18. As haven't been watching Guil. Is he slow? I don't even know if he's slow. No, he is slow. He may be just, yeah, it looks like he's saving his ERS and he's going for one final lap. So, loads of drivers on laps right now. Evans, Joshua Evans, oh, we see Black Box, a 4.3. So, goes only 2.5 tenths off Black Box. No, Black Box goes 2.5 tenths off Guil. It's 5 seconds left in qualifying. There's a Ferrari coming across of Ken. Times it perfectly. Actually had done a lap and goes P3 with a 4.5. Evans can't set another time, so he'll have to settle for a maximum of P4. So see Drone, the currently the championship leader, goes P5 behind his teammate Joshua Evans, so currently sitting in the 3rd row. Visser is Sniper, I saw there, left the session. Hopefully he can get back in time for the sprint race. I believe we have an Alpine coming across of Saunders. Will he go faster? Yes, he will. He sets a 5.024 and goes P9. We have Loki, sets a 4.4 and goes P3. Knocks Ken down into P4. And we see Guil. That is an unbelievable time. Guil has set a 3.9 and goes, I believe, 4 tenths clear of Black Box, who sits P2. And I believe, if I'm right, that is qualifying over. Yes, that is qualifying over. We're just waiting for Nestic and Black Box. So there we go. That is the end of qualifying. A interesting grid. The 2 Red Bulls being up high, of course. 2 Alfa Romeos being up. Masiek as well, F2 driver, sitting P8. What other F2 drivers is there? There's Libnow, who sadly DNF'd near the start of quali. He sits P17. We also have Mike, who I also believe DNF'd at one point. But we'll go through the standings right now. So, pole position, we have Guilherme de Rugna and alongside him we have Black Box, 4 tenths gap between them. In the second row we have Loki and Ken, 2 Ferrari engines. Then we have a Red Bull lockout in the third row of Joshua Evans and Drone. And the rest of the grid we have Sniper, Masek, Saunders, Adrian, Hassan, Liam, Mike, Vimus, Nestek, Mats, Libnau, Sakaya and Fadu. So of course a few drivers at the back here DNF'd maybe a little early on in qualifying and couldn't reset a lap. So unlucky to them. But of course it is a sprint race, so if they can gain a few positions, as we see Adrian crash, leaves the session just before the start of the sprint race. No formation lap, of course. I don't also know the weather. It could potentially be rain, but it looks to be dry for the sprint race, which is always good to see. So currently seeing how the championship is, like I said, we have Drone Visa in P1, we have Black Box in P2, and P3 we actually have Loki, who has just kept consistent places. A P4 in Britain and a P5 in Miami puts him P3 in the championship. That is currently the top 3, but of course it's all up for grab for today, as there are around 45-46 points you're able to get today. So of course no formation lap either, so we'll have 3, 4, 5 red lights of the Austrian sprint race. It's lights out and away we go. By the looks of things, Wheel gets a good start, Black Box tucks into the inside. We'll see a few sends. Adrian's Ghost isn't doing the greatest. We see an Alfa Romeo going off in the background. That is Sniper, I believe. As we see coming up the hill into turn 3, Girl will keep the lead. The now Ken and Drome fighting in the back for P5, P6. A few going off in the background. As you can see, pure carnage here. Adrian hopefully can get back in as quick as he can, as he's losing many crucial positions. So now, yep, he's back in. So hopefully he'll be back in soon enough and can try start regaining the positions. Any moves getting done? We have a few moves getting done at the back here. You can see, it's the Ghost and stuff causing a few problems in the back with Fadu and Libnau, I believe, colliding into turn 6 and turn 7. Nestek getting Adrian's Ghost as well, so unlucky to Adrian, of course. He disconnected and has fallen all the way down, so it's really unlucky to him that he has fell this far down. Up at the front, everyone's kind of staying within the 3-4 tenths of one another. Of course, it's a sprint race, so not many people are going to be boxing. Let's get the tyres up to actually see. So we can currently see here, we see Fado just retired, too far behind. So we can actually see everyone on the mediums except for Liam. So Liam is doing what Jack Bailey did in F3. He is going on the softs, the only driver to be on the softs in the sprint race. So let's see what Liam can do, see if he can keep up with the likes of his teammate Ken and the championship leader Jean, and also others like Joshua Evans and more. As we have yellow flags, it's Fadu's AI, I believe. So DRS will be enabled this lap. It will come up at the top. As we can see, a few people setting the fastest laps of the race right now. I believe Adrian is back in, but Liam was animate to invite others back in. I'm sorry, Liam, I didn't see that. But Sniper's back in, and he's racing as he's going, fighting with Vemu, I believe. He's got the position. Now they're going to go side by side into turn 4, down the DRS straight. Both have DRS, but Sniper gets the move done before the corner, but it's falling behind from Masek, so it's going to be crucial to see if they can get DRS or not. As Liam, soft tyres, is falling off of his teammate Ken, who is on the mediums. As Ken's actually fallen off of the top 5. He may not even get DRS, but I believe He's using ERS. Yeah, we can see the ERS is quite low for Ken. He's just trying to use it to keep in within the 1 second. As Liam is now going to start a train, I believe, with Saunders, and more drivers being behind will just use the DRS. As Liam goes wide, nearly an unsafe rejoin, but Saunders gets past, and Liam will have DRS for this straight here. Saunders sends it a little bit too deep. We'll see Liam, but we see Saunders using ERS getting a good pull away, and I don't believe Liam will be able to do anything with that. Ken is falling off of the... Man, I'm already filming the words. Ken is falling off of the back 5, as we can see that all front 5 drivers are just staying around 5 to 6 tenths behind the driver in front. Of course, Guile being the one at the front, then Black Box just being about 6 tenths behind, Loki being 6 tenths behind, Joshua Evans being 5 tenths behind, and Jerome being 5 tenths behind as well. So they're all very close, as I believe Ken has just got the DRS again. As we can see, Saunders, of course, 2.4 seconds behind Cam. We'll just be looking... Oh, that may be a warning, I'm not sure. Oh no, Joms. Oh, I don't have him added. That is not good. He's left the session, he's crashed. His game has crashed, I don't have him added. Wait 1 second, I need to try get him back in. I need to quickly add him as a friend because I don't have him added. There we go, I friended him, so hopefully he can maybe accept so I can get him back in as fast as I possibly can. Is, of course, I believe Saunders may even get DRS from this, as Liam gets a 3-second time penalty. That will drop him back actually quite far, as Rome's fallen. The championship leader has fallen behind, out of the points now because of him disconnecting. I've sent him a friend request, hopefully he can add me so I can get him back in the lobby as quick as I can, because of course I want to be fair racing. But it's this AI and it's 41 AI rating, I believe, so it's not going to be fast drivers at all. So I need to get him back in as quick as he can. Sniper and Masiek going side by side up into turn 3, but Sniper gets the move done. We'll also have DRS as we see Mats. Mats is spun at the back. We can see loads of fighting. Adrian gets Sarakaya, might even be trying to get the move done on Nestek here, may send it. Yeah, Adrian sends it. Oh, nearly goes into the back of his teammate Hassan as we... Oh, as I believe... Oh my goodness, that wasn't good there. Oh, we have 3 drivers spun at the back. Nestek, Mike and Adrian. Mats as well did spin, but he's recovered nicely as we... Libnow is back to fighting drivers, of course. I know it's not for the points or anything, but he's been at the back most of the race. As we see Sniper and Liam. I believe Sniper was behind Liam. Of course, Liam on the soft tyres, only one to be on the soft, so it'll be interesting to see if he's able to keep with the drivers in front. As Libnow gets a 3-second time penalty, I believe he won't drop that far back, but he currently sits P16. As Jerome is back in, but it's a bit late. He's currently P12, but other drivers are far behind. Mate, it's gonna have to be a mad recovery drive for Visa here in the race as well, as he's fell back. He'll most likely be joining. I mean, he has joined the lobby, but by the time he loads in, he may... Yeah, it looks like he's going to even fall back to P13 now. Sarakaya will get past him now. And the likes of Mats and Adrian will be not too far behind. So we go back up to the front. They have all just been keeping it clean. Guile, Black Box, Loki, Evans. Evans actually closer to Loki than anyone currently in this race. As Black Box actually looked getting a move on Guile there. Jerome's left again. Oh no, what's happening? Are we going to see a move here from Black Box? Are we going to see a move for the lead? We will not. I thought we were, but we have not seen a move done there, as I believe Nestic has went off at the back. The F5 driver last season sadly spins round, and yeah, he's just trying to get the car back turned round, but he's already a massive far bit behind. Loki up on Black Box now. Looks like Grail really likes the end of Sector 2 and Sector 3, as he can pull quite easily away from Black Box. So let's see what Loki can do. Of course, Joshua Evans still being behind as well. Ken is, I mean, he just needs to keep it safe, really. He's currently sits P5. He isn't able to get DRS on the drivers in front. He may be able to if they are fighting. Of course, Saunders has the likes of Sniper, Liam and Masiek behind as well, so he'll be looking to probably defend them off. Will we see a send? No, we will not. But we'll see a better exit from Sniper, potentially. Will we see Sniper using? No, we'll not see anyone using here. Everyone's just saving. I imagine it would be for the last lap of the race, or the last few laps, as Ken spun. Oh no! Ken from P5 has sadly spun, drops out of the points for the sprint race, rejoins and drops to P13 and is just in front of Drone, who's coming. Ken is slow. I believe his tyres is a bit, yeah, his tyres aren't the greatest now, so he's a bit slow, but he'll look to probably try to pick up his pace now. As of course at the front again, everyone is just staying 3-4 tenths to one another, as Adrian gets a 3-second time penalty. Ken has pitted. Why has Ken has front wing damage? That is why. So Ken has retired as well. So Ken starting from the back of the grid pretty much. Nestek, of course, I think will continue racing potentially. Yeah. So Ken will start from P18 on the grid. Current, of course, was P5 pretty much that whole sprint. Oh, we see Sniper really close to Saunders there as well. Just a little glimpse of it. Some good close fighting here. Really the closest there is. Sniper, of course, sitting P11 in the championship, DNF in Britain, and a P7 in Miami. As Limno gets a 3-second time penalty with yellow flags. It is Ron, I believe. Yeah, as he spins again. Championship leader is having problems in Austria. He falls to P16 on the grid. So two drivers in the top 4 are struggling massively. The championship leader and... wait 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Something has happened to Greil. I'm sorry for the noise in the background, but we've got to see this. Greil has been swarmed by the 3 drivers of Black Box, Loki and Joshua Evans. He may have made a mistake and has just fell from P1 to P4, but everyone is right next to one another. Black Box, they're all low on ERS except for Greil. Greil has saved and will use it now. All the top 4 are within 2 tenths of one another. So the top 4, massive fight here for 3 podium spots for 8 points, 7 points, 6 points and 5 points is what is up for grabs here. The better exit is the better reward for turn 1, as Black Box isn't using the now. Loki may send it, Joshua Evans may send it. They're going 4 wide into turn 6, I believe it is. No, turn 3, what am I talking about? Loads of colliding. Loki spun in the background because of all the going wide. Sniper is fighting with Saunders. Joshua Evans and Black Box are going... no, it's not even Joshua Evans, it's Greil. Greil and Joshua Evans going side by side. Greil back up into the lead of the race. Black Box is going side by side with Joshua Evans round turn 6, and we'll go to round turn 7. Left room, yes, there is still room there They will fight for P2 round the last 2 corners, I believe. Turn 9. They'll go side by side. But Black Box will stay ahead. But Joshua Evans with a switchback. Carry more speed around the corner. No, he won't. Gwil will manage to keep his P1 after having a mistake and dropping to P4. Black Box goes P2. Joshua Evans P3. Low-key P4 after sadly being spun and hit from the front 3 drivers after going 4 wide, I believe, into turn 3. That was a scene. Saunders getting a P5, Sniper P6, sadly just behind Saunders after fighting that whole time. Masiek, the F2 driver, gets 2 points in Formula 1 in his first F1 race. Vimus getting the last points as well. We then have Hassan, Liam, Matt, Sarkaya, Mike, Adrian, Libnow and Nestek, who will be the last one to come across the line, even though he's a bit further back. So that was something. That 4, I believe they went 4 wide into turn 3. I'm sorry that I said turn 6. I completely lost it then. I had no clue what turn it was. So that was the sprint race in Austria, one of 2 which you will see this season across all platforms. Driver of the day is Mats. So that is of course the points there for the sprint race. Gwil, Guame, Darugna, P1. Of course we can see here where people were. Sovemu, a brilliant race to score that 1 point. Started P14, ends P8 and gets a point in F1 as he is P17. He hasn't even scored a point, so that's his first point of the season. So congrats to him. So that is of the sprint race, and we'll instantly be going in to the actual race. 36 laps of racing. Of course, the drivers start where they finished in the sprint race. So we see Gwil in P1, we see Black Box in P2, and I believe we see Joshua Evans in P3. I also think it was Sniper P4, Saunders P5, Loki P6. This is all from memory, so I'm kind of losing it. I can't remember who was P7, P8, sadly. Oh no, it was Vimus P8. Can't remember who was P7, sorry. But yeah, of course, no formation lap again, so I'll instantly be 5 red lights, and away we go in 10 seconds time. So we'll see with that who can take the lead of the race. So that is the countdown done. We're 3, 4, 5 red lights of the 50% race at Austria. It's lights out and away we go. Gwil again getting a good start, staying ahead of Black Box, but Black Box may send it. No, he won't. Drivers behind, scrobbling a little. We'll change camera view to see the top 10, I believe, has just stayed in the same order. Actually, Masiek, I believe, maybe fell. Yeah, Masiek was P7. Masiek's been over... Oh! Masiek's being herded by everyone. Liam sending it up there. As we see a few drivers spinning in the background. Sadly, that is Nestek. Sadly, Nestek again has spun. Same in the sprint race as we see Mike as well. Fighting Adrian going side by side into turn 4. Just doesn't get a warning for that. So we see, side by side action between Liam and Hassan here in front. We'll watch Mats to see the fighting in front. So we see Sniper being really close to his teammate Loki in front. Loki falling behind. Of course, we need to check the tyres. That is why Sniper's on the mediums. Sniper's going on attack mode. So it's a mix of medium runners and hard runners. As Sniper goes by Loki. Sniper, of course, being on the mediums. So would expect that, and that's good teamwork for the medium runner to go at the hard runners. And from we see loads of fighting here. Mats, Hassan, Sarkaya, Jerome all fighting. As I believe Mats actually gets the furthest position ahead. But mate, will we see a send? No, we won't. I think we see one of Mike on drone though. So you see Hassan goes off track. He'll go side by side with Sakaya. We'll see Mike and Jerome go side by side. Jerome looks to have got the position though. And manages to just... Oh, Masiek! Masiek spun, I believe, turn 6. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He was P7, I believe, or P8. He scored points in the sprint race. And he spins on lap 3. Unlucky to him. We see Sniper. Sniper's fallen out of the DRS of Joshua Evans. Or the top 3, I guess you could say. So this will be interesting. Because of course he's on mediums. So you wouldn't think that. So we see fighting here. Oh, that's a big send from Venus. But it looks like he's getting the position on Sarkaya. Jerome might even have a look here at Sarkaya. Jerome's gone full out attack mode. He's literally on 5% ERS. Starting P17, he sent it. Oh, may make contact with Venus, but he doesn't. And a few drivers went off track there. Sarkaz went off track. Mike gets the position because of him going off track. Sniper may just not get DRS, I'm not so sure. We'll see DRS detection zone. I believe he doesn't. No. Sniper again falling out of the top 3. But might try look to get DRS here. On the second straight. As Libnow at the back gets the 3-second time penalty. I believe they're fighting. No. Loki! Oh, Loki spun at turn 1. As there's loads of fighting up ahead. Up the straight with DRS. Loads of names. Venus, Jerome going side by side. But Venus has a mistake putting on the accelerator. As we have a move for the lead. Black Box and Guil going side by side. Turn 4 as I believe Guil got the switchback. A little contact there between them. They'll go side by side into turn 6. Black Box oversends it. Guil does a switchback into turn 6. Then they go to turn 7. Black Box, does he get a switchback? No, he doesn't. But he attempted the switchback. But Joshua Evans has now used this. And is now also right behind. So the top 3 all fighting right now. So we see Saunders P5 getting a penalty. Will only just drop him back to P6 though as of right now. So that's not a big drop back. But already a 3-second time penalty within 5 laps of the race isn't looking good for him. So will we see Will here? Will he fall behind Black Box and Joshua Evans? Even Sniper's got involved now as well. As other drivers here will just look for a good exit. Black Box not having the greatest of exits may be compromised to Joshua Evans, but I believe not. The top 4 will stay the same now as we see Mike and Venus fighting, but Mike looks to have got the position. He's wasted his ERS though, currently sitting at 10% as we see a load of fighting here. Mats and Liam fighting for P6 with Jerome behind. Jerome's going to look to make this too wide with Liam into turn 6. Loads of people are doing this today. There is quite a bit of contact there around turn 6. They'll go into turn 7, sector 3. The room is left there. It's just really clean racing. As they'll go side by side, potentially into turn 9. Jerome might look to brake earlier though, yes. Switchback, no. Damage, maybe. Jerome went into the back of Liam, potentially damage for the championship leader, Joan Visa. I'm not so sure. Sorry for the noise in the background. I will try to cover it with my voice. I'll try. So we have fighting up the front, of course, still after the sprint race, we can kind of tell that these drivers are still going to keep it really consistent, as we see a 2 wide up into turn 3 of Mats and Liam. Will Jerome get involved potentially? No, we'll see Mats and Liam. They'll keep it 2 wide into turn 4. The room is still there. Turn 5 they go round, and turn 6 again has a 2 wider. I think for like the 10th time or something already in this race, there is people going 2 wide into turn 6, but Liam looks to get to the position, and he has got the position going into turn 7. As we see Sniper actually really close to Joshua Evans right now, 3/10 gap. As we see Fadu spin, and he spins massively. He's over on the far left side of the track, at the exit of turn 8 I believe that is. May come out last place behind Nestek as he's slower now. So we see Black Box really, yeah, Fadu gets a 10-second. That should get removed, because of course he went off track, and he may retire here. He's bitten, and he may retire, so unlucky to him if he does. Liam and Mats again fighting, they love fighting. As Rome getting involved, looks to possibly get a position on Mats already. Yeah, Visa championship leader up into P7, of course. No, that's the wrong thing. This is currently the position changed. Of course, Rome, so P17 was complaining a bit, up into P7 right now. Of course, he's went full attack mode, doesn't have much ERS. Drivers around him don't have much either, so that is interesting to see. Of course, Sniper is up from P6 to P4. The top 3 stayed the same: Guil, Black Box, Joshua Evans, but we have saw switches during the race. All these drivers on, oh, the AI of Fadu being a bit dangerous there. We see Ascend, yes. Oh, we don't see space left, and Guil goes ghost mode because of that, and it leaves Guil compromised for Joshua Evans, who's going to go around the outside. Oh my goodness, Joshua Evans has sent it possibly for first place. Joshua Evans is P1. He sent it so far, he's managed to get a Black Box with the move as well. That is a mega send, as we see Black Box getting pushed wide of Guil, and Sniper goes past. Sniper up into P3. Massive fighting for the front 4 now. Sanders looking to potentially get joined in soon, still 2.7 seconds behind, but we'll wait and see. Drone gets a 3-second time penalty. Currently only 4 drivers on the grid with time penalties, as he went wide again. He may have damage. I may have been right with his collision with Liam. He may have damage, as Liam is right behind him. Will look to go for a move. Medium versus hards. Liam against Drone. It looks like Drone has broke early to try to get a good run on Liam here. As we see Sniper and Guil, they go side by side into turn 3, and Guil gets a position. Joshua Evans is staying ahead as of right now. Loads of fighting at the back here. Sarakaya, Ken, Adrian, Vimu, Black Box and Sniper up at the front. Oh, we see Black Box going to Guil, trying to send it possibly. I'm not sure what happened there. So we see Liam go wide as well. Jerome gets the position. Yeah, looks to have got the position going into turn 6. Ken and Sarakaya. Ken gets the position on Sarakaya before turn 6, I believe. As we have Hassan and a few other drivers here that are train pretty much already formed, all the way from P6 down to P15. So P16 to P15 with only 5 point positions and 5 people out of points. So this will be really interesting to see. Loki and Hassan. Loki gets the overtake on him. As do we have any fighting up at the front again? No, we don't. The front is kind of chilled out a little bit. Of course, they're all on the same tyres, I believe, except for Sniper, yeah. Sniper, of course, on the mediums. We'll keep it like this, as Mike has spun. Mike has spun turn 3, I believe that is, yep. And I think I see a front wing. Let's see if we can get another camera angle rather than this. Please, game. Another camera angle? No? Yeah? As yeah, left end plate is missing. So it's a damaged wing for Mike, currently P16 after that spin. Up at the front, of course, Joshua Evans is in the lead as of right now. As Adrian in P12 gets a 3-second time penalty, as Vimu on the mediums has pitted already. So interesting tactics by him there to see what he does. Of course, Mike pits as he is front wing damage. We see loads of drivers are getting closer to one another. Liam and Visser fighting for P6. I believe Liam gets the position, but Visser might make it, send it into turn 4. They'll be side by side. Little contact. The space isn't really left that much, but it is the move done. As Liam drops to P7 because of that. Sarakai nearly falling out of this train. And the train is only from P12 and beyond now, as Masiek is falling out of it, but Hassan is on Masiek for P13. So we'll go back up to the front 4. This is some really entertaining racing from the front 4. Of course, they're all just switching about. It's what they like to do by the looks of things. It's just keep on switching positions. Of course, Guil started P1. Was P1 most of the race, but currently it's at P2. Joshua Evans was P3 and now P1. Black Box was P2, now P3. Sniper was P6, now P4. Let's see here as of right now. Let's get the tyres back up. So everyone on 11 lap old, either mediums or hards. I believe Sarakai has just made a move on Mats. I believe, yes, he has. Sarakai up into 9th. Saunders with another 3 seconds. I believe that is 6 seconds for the P5 man. And will technically be only 3.3 seconds ahead of the championship leader, who currently sits in P6. And I believe that is a few drivers. Oh no, it's not Nestic getting that, but it's Saunders. As I believe that is Libnow, yeah, Libnow in P16. Spinning will have Vimu coming up behind Loki and Mats fighting. Mats has actually went wide. Adrian has went past because of that. And I believe I just saw Sarakaya as well getting a 3-second time penalty from track limits as he oversends it. But so does Liam and Ken, Liam's teammate, will get the position because of that. So the two Ferraris, I don't know if they're working together or not with that. Championship leader struggling here. Ken, of course, we saw there on board with Ken. Visser going a bit wide, the championship leader, as I've said many times in this race already. As we can see, Black Box of course as well, P2 right now in the standings, may go P1 because of this. I'm not so sure, I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see with the standings. As we see battling here for P10. No, we don't. Sarakaya pits. He was on the mediums and he completed 13 laps on the mediums. As we see a move at the front, Black Box and Guil, they go side by side turn 3. This is going to compromise them as whoever is going to get in front may not have DRS on Joshua Evans. As they go side by side into turn 4, and Black Box gets the move done. Guil has fallen from P1 to P3 since the start of this race. They're not going the greatest right now for Guil, but Joshua Evans may push a little bit with DRS and try and make sure Black Box doesn't get DRS, but Black Box is using the 1% which he has to make sure he gets the DRS, and I believe he will get DRS. And so will Sniper on Guil and Black Box as well. You see a move at the back, Vimu and Live now fighting turn 5. They will go around now. Masiek pits as well now. I possibly saw him maybe cross the white line there, I'm not so sure. As what's like the closest battle we have Loki possibly getting moved on Liam here. Yeah, Loki might be looking to get a move here on Liam. Will he send it? He'll be there, but he won't send it. It'll cause Liam to make a mistake going around turn 3. But Liam, I think, gets the better acceleration. But Loki might try to get moved on. No, he will not. Liam oversends it a little bit, compromises him. Oh! Loki nearly loses it and he saves himself. We witnessed that as well. Loki could potentially drop out of the DRS because of that. We'll have to wait and see. Of course, the top 4. Brilliant images here. If we want to hide this. Of the front 4. In a league of their own. Joshua Evans, Black Box, Grail and Sniper. So I believe that's Liam. Liam is pitted. Interesting tactics from him. Hassan as well, who hasn't scored any points yet this season, has also boxed, as Adrian will go past. Yeah, it was Adrian who spun. I saw someone spun. We see Black Box Squeal. They're fighting again. Sorry that I didn't see that. They're fighting again. For P2, they were battling corner turn 4. They love fighting there. Currently nearly halfway through this race. So let's keep a focus on the front 4. Sniper is in the pits. Let's just make sure, you know, no pit entry wrong, no. Of course he's on the medium, so that, of course he will need to just keep up with the front 3 and he has done so. So now we move to the front 3 of the race. Is the main part to focus on right now. As Sniper is also in the pits. Greel gets Joshua Evans, the new leader, as Mike has retired in the pits, I believe. And we see a safety car. I believe Adrian went into the wall. And we see a safety car. Okay. So of course Greel just got the move done on Joshua Evans for the lead again. As we see the first safety car halfway through the race. I believe it was Adrian. He was either trying to box or he spun in the last corner. I'm not so sure which one it was. But Adrian is in the pits and I'm pretty sure he's the one who's caused this safety car. So I imagine all the front drivers are going to box here. And I imagine it will be for the medium tyres. Of course, a few drivers like Sniper though. Sniper, of course, a bit unfortunate here. He just boxed and a safety car comes out. But he's on fresh hards, as everyone else is going to be on fresh mediums. But the question will be, will he be able to get the lead back? It's the question. As all the drivers going on the medium tyres, I believe. Of course, Grail, Joshua Evans, Black Box being the order. So I'm getting told here it was Mike who crashed into the wall at exit of turn 4, which caused the safety car. Thank you to Ennis for that. I didn't see what it was caused by. Sniper, of course, stays out and gets Black Box. So Sniper has somehow ended up getting in front of Black Box, even though he pitted earlier, 1 lap earlier. But of course, the disadvantage, he's on hards. The 2 drivers in front of him and the 4 drivers behind him are also all on the medium tyres. So it'll be interesting to see if Sniper can potentially hold them off. Of course, penalties will also play quite a crucial role here. Saunders, of course, I believe sitting on 6. Yeah, 6 seconds with Saunders. Liam on a 3. Ronan Visser, the championship leader, on a 3. Kaya on a 3. And then, of course, a few drivers at the back, like Adrian and Libnow also being on a 3. So of course, safety car right now, I believe. So we'll go back to the tyres. I believe, I may be wrong, I may be right, it'll be in next lap I think, which will lead to I believe another 19 laps or 18 laps of racing I think it is. But of course this is now, I mean I guess you could say anyone's game. Of course we originally are focusing on the top 4, and then Sniper pitted, and then it was the top 3, and then the safety car came out because of Mike, as I believe Grill's just using the gears here to warm up his tyres. So of course, as I think as of right now, I'm not sure of the championship standings. I'm not actually going to say who's going to be where, because I have no clue where everyone is going to be, as I don't do any standings. And I mean I would, but I'm fine without doing it. Of course I don't know who will be where. I just know the current standings from Britain and Miami, which is Visser currently sits P9, is P1 in the championship standings, and P2 is Black Box, who sits P4 in this race right now. P3 is Loki, who sits P7. P4 is Ken, who sits P6. As we see, safety car is in this lap. I was right. So we'll go to the front. P5, I believe, is Axie. I think is P5, but he is not racing today. He's normally the other Mercedes driver, but he's just recently moved house, I believe, and has no connection, no internet. And Grail, currently P1, is P6 in the standings. Fadu and okay, no, let's just focus on the safety car. Grail weaving in now, and he's away. And as he caught Joshua Evans napping, I get, yeah, you could say 7 tenths, you could say, yeah. But Sniper is also being caught lacking, and led now. As Vimu is boxed, I'm not sure what that is for. As we see Liam Drone go side by side, Vimu retires in the pits. I imagine maybe damage, as Sarakaya has spun. Turn 1, we'll see side by side action here between P8, P9, Liam and the championship leader Visser, as Visser gets the position. The Red Bull teammates both in REL, I believe. I think Joshua Evans still in REL, not so sure. So we see Sniper. Yeah, Sniper is struggling on these hards. He's already fallen out a second. As we see, actually, Black Box got Sniper. Sorry that I did not see that. Black Box got the move done on Sniper. And Saunders, Ken, Loki, and all the other drivers behind who are on mediums will eventually look to try get the move done as well on Sniper. As we see the two Aston Martins both out of the race now. As we see Sarakaya retire. Oh no, it's in the pits. Never mind, I thought it was an incident. I thought it might have been another safety car. It is just in the pits. So it is. There will be no safety car because of that. We see Sniper and Ken fighting P5, P6. Are they side by side? Yeah, they are side by side. Going into turn 5 and then turn 6. Again, another side by side into turn 6. Ken gets pushed wide a little bit there. I'm not so sure. Oh, Joshua Evans massively fell off the back of Guil, which is interesting because look at the ERS. Oh, maybe that's why Guil is on like 1%, 2%. He's on 0 now. And Joshua Evans is on low. Black Box is on low. Saunders is actually, oh my goodness, I've missed another one. Saunders has got Sniper. Sorry that I also didn't see that. As Ken gets Sniper as well. Yes, Sniper not having the greatest. Oh, actually, they're side by side, but Ken might use it. Yeah, Ken is using the RS here, and he will have the move done before the beautiful turn 6, where everyone likes to go too wide for some reason. We see teammates P6 and P7. I imagine it might be the other way round this time. Of course, actually, Visser sending it on Loki goes extremely wide there. I was about to say the two teammates will probably switch as Loki's on the mediums, but now Sniper will defend off of Visser to help his teammate Loki. As Visser wide, Ken gets a penalty. Interesting, Ken with a 3-second time penalty now as well. Any fighting, maybe Mats from Liam? No. Loki potentially, or maybe a move here by Visser on Sniper. Yes, Jerome will go, round the outside. There is a tap there, there is colliding. There is a collision, I should say. But turn 6 again. They will go too wide. Visser gets the position on Sniper. But Sniper has been doing okay. As we see Nestic sadly spinning at the back again in the Alpine. As, of course, Guile has massively dropped off Joshua Evans, but interesting to say, Guile isn't saving ERS. Joshua Evans is saving ERS. Joshua Evans is up to 30%, as Black Box is also at 30%, but we may see a move get done here. Black Box with Joshua Evans. No, we will not. We'll see Black Box stay behind. Better exit though. May see a move get done into turn 4. Bit too far back, I believe, to get anything done. Mats or Sniper on Loki potentially. Mats on Liam. I believe not the two Haas drivers. Olgard and Hassan potentially. Hassana, I should say. As crucial points here, Mats could get a few points here. He got P4 in Britain. No, not P4, he got 4 points in Britain, got P8 and didn't race in Miami, so he'll be looking again to score 2 out of 2 for points in the races which he has raced in. As the two Haas drivers, Adrian is away in front of his teammate Hassim, as we see Ken and Visser fighting P1 and P4 in the standings from Britain and Miami combined. We'll see them fight. Ken maybe sends it, no, but will he be able to get better traction? No, he won't. Ken actually may be compromised, may even, Ken is actually closer to Loki, who is behind him. As where's that came from? Saunders has been overtaken by Visser as well. So Visser started P17, I believe it was, right? He's up 13 positions. Ken is up 12. I've just realised that. They both started at the back from having incidents in the sprint race, and now they're going for the mega points in the actual race, of course, as it would be right now. Visser would have 12 points, I believe. Ken would get 8. Yeah, Ken would get 8 points for P6. So it'll be interesting to see. We see Mats actually get the move done on Liam. That's been a long time coming, as of course we saw they two be really close together throughout the last few laps. Liam may look to try get the move back done. No, I believe he will not. He'll maybe stick behind, try to get the move into turn 4 potentially. Better traction. I'm not so sure. So a little mini train, I guess you could say, forming here. The front 3. Well, actually, not even the front 3. Guile is running away. Near 4-second gap to Joshua Evans. It is actually 4 seconds now. Loki and Ken side by side. Turn 8 right now. Well, they were side by side turn 7, but Loki has got the move done on Ken. I'm not sure if Loki was actually in front, I'm not sure. But of course Loki has no penalties and could potentially get P4, but he has to keep within of the 3 second of Visser, who sits P4. Of course Sonder has a 6 second, so he is almost likely to fall back into somewhere like P8 if, of course, it stays like this for the rest of the race. You can see the massive gap on the track. As we look behind, we can't even see Joshua Evans. On the screen we see Liam and Mats fighting there side by side, turn 3. Liam will get DRS and will use ERS to keep the position off of Mats, who will actually pull around 3.5 tenths away from using ERS and having DRS. Adrian actually getting the move done on Masek. I didn't see that happening. Adrian may be looking for points, his first points potentially this season. He finished in Britain, 0 points. He finished in Miami, 0 points. So Adrian potentially looking here for a point finish. Would be the dream as we see him go wide. Liam gets a 3. Wait, Liam gets a 3 seconds. Is he already on? Liam's up to 6. So Mats. Oh, Adrian, never mind. Adrian's on 6 as well. So Liam. The only way for Adrian to get points as of right now would be Mats to overtake Liam and Adrian to then overtake Liam. But I even think then Masek gets the higher position than them. As we have Nestek has been to the last corner. Nestek, of course, I believe he raced... Yeah, he raced in Miami. I don't think I commentated, but I remember seeing it. Nestek raced in Miami. And he didn't quit. He normally doesn't quit the races. Even if he's at the back, he will still race just for the practice. And I guess you could also say, for the fun of it. So we see the gap at the front 3 is now 4.7 seconds. Saunders, oh my goodness, Saunders up to 9 seconds. With that, Saunders may even drop back to P10, even like P11. Saunders may even drop out the points this race because of him on a 9 second penalty, as I believe that is 11 now spinning at the back. As we see Mats and Liam, Mats gets the move done on the straight. As they go side by side. Oh, it's Adrian. Oh, it's a 3 wide, I believe. Might be. It's gonna be a 3 wide. Yep, 3 wide into turn 4. Adrian, Liam, and Mats. Who will be the one on top? Adrian looks to be the one on top right now, but Liam is back side by side with him for turn 6. Liam will attempt to switch back, but Adrian is the how do you say it? The leader of that little 3 wide there into turn 4 for 2 point spots. Although Adrian and Liam both on 6 second penalties, I believe, will drop behind to the likes of Hassan, Masek, and Mats. Masek of Loki Saunders fighting. Loki gets past Saunders. Interesting there. What's also interesting to note, Visser is catching up to the drivers in front. He is nearly caught up to Black Box, and Black Box, as you can see, is at 65% ERS. He is saving. He's just using the DRS off of Joshua Evans, and will look, I imagine, to probably get P2 in this race. I don't want to confirm it, but Will looks good to now to possibly be in contention for P1, which would then also be max points taken away this weekend, except for fastest lap. Who's the fastest lap? Oh, Gweil is currently the fastest lap. So as of right now, I believe Gweil takes home the maximum amount of points. He takes home 8 points in the sprint race for finishing P1, and then he takes home 27 points in the actual race, which is 27. So the maximum points you can take away is 35. And as an example, Banks in F3 took away 34, didn't get pole position. No, wait, did he get pole? No, it was fastest lap. He didn't get fastest lap, I believe. I think it was. Yeah, Black Boxes. We can see this is Black Box's tactic. He's just hanging in behind from Joshua Evans, just using the DRS. And Black Box is nearly at 100% ERS. So that shows how much he's been harvesting off of Joshua Evans. As we can see here, Visser nearly within the 1 second of Black Box, and that will be really interesting because it'll be the two Red Bull teammates fighting potentially, as I imagine Black Box will try to get Joshua Evans eventually. Oh, Visser, another 3-second time penalty. He is up to 6 seconds, I believe. With that, he drops to like P6 or 7 with that, I believe. As of course, we can look at the tyres. Ken gets Saunders as of... Oh, Sniper as well. Saunders spun, that's why. Saunders, I don't know what's happened there. Maybe tap, I'm not sure. As Libna speed in the pit lane may retire. Or Libna may try to get a point. Yep, it looks like Libna is going to try to get a point. He's going to try to take the max points off of Guil, and is going to try to get a point in F1 PlayStation. So we are with, I believe, 4 laps to go after Guil crosses the line here. 4 laps at Austria. Saunders gone again. Saunders, of course, was actually going to drop out the points because of his penalties, but he's just dropped out of the points from spinning, so unlucky to him. I don't know if he has scored points. Oh no, he got P9 in Britain and got 2 points and got 0 in Miami. Any fight in Black Box? Is he maybe looking to finally get the move done on Joshua Evans? Because of course Guil is really far ahead in Black Box. Of course, if he wants to maybe go for the lead, which I think would maybe be a bit of an over-exaggeration, I'm not sure. Yeah, Guil's been saving. Guil's up to 55%. I imagine Guil will, if he can just keep it safe, use the ERS correctly and everything, Guil will, I imagine, would probably win this race. And it'll be just P2 to watch for, as Joshua Evans, Black Box, and now another train foreman. Visser is finally caught up. So this is the front to watch. The front, well, not the front 3, as of course Loki's also getting involved now. A Sniper. Wait, Sniper gets the penalty. That's his first 3 seconds, isn't it? That's Sniper's first 3 seconds. So he's lost technically track position to Ken now. As Liam gets another 3 seconds. He's up to 9. Liam is gonna drop out of the points. Yeah, Liam's gonna be out of the points as of how it stands right now. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's in there. So we'll go back up to the front to see here. Joshua Evans. Oh, Black Box is using. Black Box is starting to use ERS. I believe it's the move now. Saunders has retired in the pit lane. I don't know why he's done that. Live now. Of course, he's going to be going for fastest lap. He set a 106.2. I believe that's literally just a few tenths off of the. Oh, that isn't going to be anything, is it? That. Oh wait, that's a Ferrari gone. Ken. Oh, Ken spun. Oh my goodness, I've just realised Ken has spun. Ken was in the points, and he's just dropped out of the points. Ken's... I guess you could say Ken's race is over. As we see Black Box get the move done on Joshua Evans, finally. 2 laps. Oh, Jerome Visser, bit of a tap there. As Joshua Evans tried to go for the switchback. As Ken's retired. Ken is retired in the pits after that spin. Unlucky to Ken, as he was in the contention for points, I believe. I'm not so sure. 11 and 14 seconds of penalties. That is unbelievable. The top 5 drivers are all on 17 lap old mediums, all on the exact same strategy. So it's all fair play, it's all just about speed at this point. That how fast you are, and also how much ERS you have. As Black Box, of course, was at 80%, he's now at 40, so he's used 40% in that lap, and will now just... he's going to break Joshua Evans' DRS. Is he? No, he's not. He's just going to keep it. As I see, Guile 5 seconds ahead still. As yeah, Kane H, how do you join? This is F1, no assists. Depending on how many assists you run, of course you can sign up in the Discord, I believe. You've joined the Discord, and the owner Wodge, I believe, is pinged you in the Discord. As oh no! Adrian! Oh no, Adrian, who was possibly in contention for points, has spun on the, well, technically for him, oh no, the final lap. Yeah, the final lap. Adrian has spun on the final lap in the first corner, was possibly in contention for points. But we will see the Mercedes driver of, went wide there. I thought for a second that could be a penalty. As we will see Guillaume de Rugna win in Austria. We'll see Black Box, I believe, come along in P2. But who will we see? We will see Joshua Evans go P3, Loki P4, and Visser P5. I actually believe Visser got Joshua Evans there, but Visser drops to P5 because of his penalties, unlucky to him. Sniper finishes in P6, and this is what to watch here. Will Liam get points? I don't believe he does, or maybe one. Yeah, Liam gets 1 point, he finishes in 10th. As, of course, I think he was on 9-second penalties, as, of course, Visser, driver of the day from P17 to P5, it was, finishing P3 on track. As, I'm sorry, we're going to skip the podium here just to see the points. So, Guile takes home 34 points. Actually, he takes home the most amount of points you can take. He takes 35 because also pole position. So Guile takes home the maximum amount of points this weekend, of course including the sprint. Black Box takes home 25, Joshua Evans gets 21, Loki gets 17, Sniper gets 11, Visser gets 10 for the race. Masiek, first race in Formula 1, gets 6 points, good racing by him. We see Mats get 6 points as well. We see Sonder get 4 points, which I believe is another, double his points which he got in Britain. We see Hassan get his first points. He got 2 in the race there from people having penalties. Gets his first points of the season. And we also see Vimu also gets his first points of the season, although he retired. He got P8 in the sprint race. And we see Liam as well also get 1 point from... So, Liam from finishing P10 sadly dropped, I think, from P7 due to penalties. Show results of the race. So this is it here. Guile, Black Box, Joshua Evans, Loki, Zro, or Visa, Sniper, Mats, Masiek, Hassan, Liam, Adrian, Libno, Nestek, Ken, Saunders, Sarakaya, Vimu, Mike, and Fadu. That is the standings off of the race. So, I imagine we're going to get interviews done. Let's see. That is what I'm asking. Are we doing interviews? So, let's wait and see. I think I'll maybe just try get... I'm in a party, aren't I? Yeah, okay, so let's see if I can get the few drivers added. Let's see, can I get played together and then add the... Oh yeah, okay, nice, I can add the drivers. So, who am I looking to add here? I'm looking to add Black Box. Let me add them. So I'm looking to get Guile. I'm looking to get Black Box, and who was the other driver? Joshua Evans. Let's see if I can add them. So we can get... So Joshua Evans is down to do an interview, so I'll get him added to the party here. I believe that as I'm added now. I'll also just add Grail and Black Box just in case if they are doing it as well. I'm not sure if anyone else is going to join us. Oh no. I think maybe Black Box may be joining as well. We will.
Hello.
Hello. Let's see. Will he join? I'm not sure. I've added him, right? I just wanted to say, between you three at the front, there was some really, really good battling. I was watching it all. Sprint race and the race as well. Some really good battling between... I mean, even like the likes of Sniper and them were involved as well. So, in the party, we have the podium... Well, wait, was it the podium? Yeah. Yeah, these three drivers won the podium in the sprint race and the race, I believe. I guess we can start with Joshua Evans, who got the third most amount of points in this weekend. So, what was your thought on the race? Because of course, loads of battling for like P1, P2, P3, even sometimes P4 and P5. Like, how were you controlling that, and what was your thought?
Yeah, it was alright. But first qualifying was a bit tough. I was doing point fours in practice pretty consistently, having no trouble with invalidations. But the first quality session, I was just struggling to get a lap in. First three runs I attempted, I'd either invalid or just messed up. But luckily got an okay lap on my last run to chuck me P5, I think it was, with Jerome just behind me. So it was okay. Sprint race, I'll be honest, was just all about compromise. The people around me were just battling a bit too hectic for me, so I think there was a few times where I think the three of them were battling ahead and I just squeezed through all three of them on turn three because I just didn't want to get involved with that. People were pushing people off and tried to keep it clean, keep my nose out of it all, and we did. Came across and got P3 for the race, which is good. We held position for the main race. Jerome got unlucky with a disconnect in a sprint, so he had a tough job in the main race. But yeah, the main race was good. My pace was very good. I was really happy with it for the first stint. I don't think it was anything wrong with my pace on the second stint. I just think Gwil setup was really well trimmed for their mediums, and he did really well to push me out. And then I had Black Box to deal with, and it was going very well. When he ended up overtaking me, I was getting ready to go for a switchback, but he was too slow on the apex, and there was nowhere for me to go, and just tapped him, and I had no momentum out to challenge for the position again. So that was it. I was stuck in P3 for then. I didn't expect I was going to be able to push again because I ended up switching with Jerome so he could get out the penalty range of someone. So we switched around safely, and he got out the penalty range, got P5. I'll take a P3. It's a good showing. We got points in the sprint as well, so yeah, it was good. I think we extend our constructors bout, which is what we're really aiming for. I know I'm not onto the pace of some of the guys here, but I'll just keep my head out of out of all the carnage and the silly pushes and just keep it on the track and get on with it.
Yeah, I saw that you and Visser made the switch as well. Was that, like you said, tactical there to try get at the
Yeah.
penalty range of someone?
So Jerome was on the he was limboing between being in and out of the penalty range of someone behind because he had 6 seconds. So I just pulled to the side, let him through. Sniper behind me had 3 seconds, so I wasn't too worried about him. But we managed to stay ahead of him anyway after making the switch.
Yeah.
Didn't impede anyone, so it was all good. And he managed to push out at the penalty range and extend our lead in the constructors.
Yep. So I'm gonna move next to who got the second most amount of points in the weekend, which was Black Box. So of course, with you in the race, kind of most of the race, you were hanging off the back of Josh. I saw that you were saving your ERS, and in the final 2 or 3 laps, I believe, is when you started using, and of course, just like Josh as well, battling throughout the whole sprint and most of the race, all switching between P1, 2, 3, and more as well. Like, how did you find everything?
Well, first I want to just say thank you to the viewers watching, and also thank you to you for commentating. That must have been an entertaining one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, yeah. For me, it's quite a frustrating race to be honest. I knew I had the pace to win. On both restarts or both starts, I was able to keep in Gil's DRS and challenge him, which I didn't think I was going to be able to do, but I did it. And yeah, it was just one of those things. For some reason my game was glitching out today. Like for me the pit stops were on broadcast, so I lost like
Oh,
zero point 0.6 seconds in the pit lane, and I went behind Arctic on one of the safety cars. But yeah, there was there was some questionable driving at times from a lot of people in that race. But it's Austria. I've got away with how many points I think. I'm
I
pretty sure I
think
got 9 in the sprint race or something. I can't remember how many. I got 7. Anyway,
seven. Yeah,
I've gone in front in the championship. I think I'm in first place now.
yeah, I
Gil's
believe you
fast.
are.
Yeah, Gil's fast. But I know I can beat Gil. So it's just all about keeping it together in the next few races and just seeing it out to the end.
Yeah, keeping it consistent. Of course, like I said, you were hanging off the back of Josh and then you pushed at the end, that's right, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. There's no point pushing in the middle of the race because I didn't want Jerome to get my DRS, but like
Mm,
eventually it happened anyway. So
eventually.
then I got even more frustrated, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna push now. So I pushed it. Tried to go down the inside, park it on the apex. Maybe I went a bit too slow. Who knows? We have to see if Josh decides to report that. But yeah, it was I mean, overall, I can't be too annoyed at myself. P2 was the aim at the start of the race. Uh, but yeah, we come away with P2 anyway. So
Yeah, you took home quite a good amount of points there. Uh,
yeah.
and we'll now move to the person who has took home the maximum amount of points this weekend, 35 points, 8 in the sprint, 1 for pole, and then 26 in the race for fastest lap, and P1 is Guil. What do you think of the race? Because, of course, max points, first in the sprint, first in the race, pole. Your pole lap was faster than a lot of people as well. I think 4 tenths clear it was in qualifying. And yeah, fighting as well. The same question as Backbox and Josh. Fighting P1, 2, 3, and then at medium stint as well. You flew ahead. I saw you were using all your ERS to just stay ahead. Was there any kind of like plan behind that? Like just use ERS and hope your pace is good?
Yeah, first my quali lap was pretty good. Pretty happy about that. And after that, the races were very entertaining. I want to dedicate this victory to my fellow teammate Axe,
Uh,
who lives this weekend without electricity, so it's complicated to him. I don't know if you can hear me on the live.
um. Oh, let me check. Let's see, can we?
Yeah, after that, the races were good. You hear
Oh
me,
no,
Alex?
we can hear you.
Okay, so yeah, I tried to create a gap at the beginning of the races because the Ero train is very powerful in Austria. I didn't manage to do that, but after a safety car, my restart was pretty good, and that was easier to create a gap. And after that, yeah, I pushed to 5 seconds, I guess, and it was enough to the victory. But yeah, my pace was good, so it was a good weekend.
Yep. Anyone want to say anything else before we end?
Yeah, just once again, thank you to the people watching and people that tune in every week. Make sure you tune in next week. I believe we're at Australia,
Yeah.
and that's going to be an entertaining one, full of safety cars, full of drama. I hope. I know you'll be good with the commentary if you're commentating next week, and we'll see you guys there next week.
Yeah, I believe Roger said he might be commentating next week. We're waiting to see. Of course, it'll probably be later on next week. We'll find out who's commentating. I wouldn't mind commentating again, but we'll wait and see with that. Yeah, I think that's all from us. So that is the end of today's this week's PlayStation Formula One race. I believe Black Box goes P1 in the championship. I may be wrong. I don't do standings, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm in the lead now.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is the end. Thank you to everyone. Like Black Box said as well, tune in next week. We're in Australia. Same time, 6 p.m. There is no sprint race, as I mentioned during the stream. It's just a regular 50% race and short quali. But yeah, that is the end. Thank you to everyone watching. Tune in next week.